with equality. Nobody can object to that. All Lives Matter has sprung up as an objection to that, sarcastically, as a hijacking of something. It's not an actual movement. We can say, and also don't shoot police officers, and everyone would agree with that. And I think that Richard Sherman doesn't realize here that All Lives Matter has been hijacked as a rebuttal to Black Lives Matter when there is no rebuttal to Black Lives Matter.
Now, in fairness to Richard Sherman, early in the Black Lives Matter movement, somebody did put something on the internet that advocated the murder of police officers and used a picture of Richard Sherman there. It's almost as though he wants to distance himself as far as possible from that, which is understandable to a degree. The problem is he comes across like somebody who hasn't read anything about these issues since that one thing happened, because he sounds horribly uninformed.
Is Coach K right that Team USA should tone it down?
Oh, against China, Team USA was having fun, and he said too much fun, Coach K said. Look at Kevin Durant. He is embracing the role of the villain here. Look at this. He makes a pass up. There you see, 46 points. And he celebrates it. He doesn't do that very often. He didn't in OKC.
He also did it at the wrong time. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. They're trying to 360 dunk up 45. That looks like fun. If I could do any of those things, I'd be doing them. But Coach K wants patriotism and respect as you're up by 50. And
Now, in fairness, the Olympic teams generally have the concern of not wanting to seem like the ugly Americans, and that's a specific concern with USA basketball because the USA barely wants to root for USA basketball at times. That being said, I wish all of them understood what you just saw right there. That's the best of American basketball. There is no greater export the United States would have than 360 dunks over people in the middle of games. We should celebrate this sort of thing, but if we do, people will then downgrade the people who do the celebrating.
Let's look at Steph Curry here, though, staring longingly at Kevin Durant, the way that woman behind the bench stared longingly at Steph Curry during the finals. Klay Thompson said he's awestruck around Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's got a new lover, man. This sounds like fun for Kevin Durant.
Steph Curry looked like an autograph seeker right there. He looked like his mom scratched together some money out of her paycheck to get him a ticket to that game, and he can't believe he's there.
Well, I think that the team should have as much fun as they can now, because pretty soon they're going to be in a village where sewage is going to be running down the walls, you know.
You have a point.
Yeah, you better get your fun in now, man. Up 50 with feces running down your wall. That doesn't feel very good.
Is it fair to excuse Harold Chapman's answers about his domestic violence on a language barrier?
When you read the details, the reported details of a domestic abuse with shots fired into the air, it doesn't matter. Anything less than contrition is not going to be met well. But here is the gulf in the language barrier. Watch this.
Can you please answer what the expectations are of you off the field, the character expectations that the team owner talked about? He specifically asked you on the phone.
Que si el dueño o los dueños te preguntaron cuáles son las expectativas tuyas fuera del terreno, si ellos te comentaron algo que quieren ellos que tú hagas fuera del terreno.
No, todavía nada, yo todavía no, prácticamente acabo de llegar. Nada, todavía no he hablado nada de eso.
He just got here. They haven't sit down and talked to him about that at any point, so I just want to wait for them to sit down and talk to him. But in the meantime, he just gonna, be a Harold Chapman, do his things.
But the owner said that when he talked to
Henry, yesterday, just so you know who they asked you, when they spoke to the owner on the phone yesterday, what were the expectations that were laid out? Not future expectations, right, but what were they talking about yesterday?
Yo quiero saber cuando ellos hablaron contigo ayer por teléfono, yo sé lo que quieren saber ellos. O sea, ¿cuál es la expectativa que te dijeron ellos, los dueños ayer? He's thinking, it's been a long day, so he's thinking, he's trying to remember what they... He was sleeping when they got in a meeting with him on the phone, so he's trying to remember what they talked about.
This is brutal. It's amateur hour all around him there. Now, I am not excusing his behavior, his alleged behavior, but I'm going to explain it in that situation. That's poor translating right there. That's not a professional translator, that's a coach. And the reporter asked about the telephone conversation with the owner and off the field expectations. And the way that got back to Chapman was simply the phone call. Can you tell us what you and the owner talked about? And what he responded to was, I don't remember what we talked about. He did not take that to be an off-the-field question about his character. He took that to give the details about what they talked about. And he was saying, I was sleepy, I was tired. He wasn't being flippant there. That's being lost in translation.
But there are a couple of tricky things there. One of them, he later talked to our guy, Pedro Gomez, and he seemed to remember everything that happened in the conversation when he talked there and hit all the notes that somebody wants in an apology of this nature. The other thing for Chapman is this isn't the first time he's been on a new team since this incident. He got to the Yankees. A lot of these similar questions were asked, and he absolutely showed a lack of contrition. The thing, though, there is that's not really a contrition issue. The question that he thought he was answering wasn't one where he would be asked to show some level of contrition. I also wonder this, when you ask what the owner's off-the-field expectations are, outside of don't beat your girlfriend, I'm not sure what the answer there is supposed to be.
I thought that professional baseball was supposed to have a professional translators, so there are no gray areas in that type of conversation.
Yeah, they did start a program where they're supposed to have translators that are there, and this is kind of why you need them in these situations, because we shouldn't be asking if the language barrier is a question. There should be a professional there to stop us from even going there.
My father was actually a professional translator for a while in the court system. He was terrible at it, really bad, like really bad. My mom still makes fun of him about it.
That guy was better than me. That's all I got to tell you.
Somebody go to jail because
he was really bad, man.
Is Neymar right that his party life is no one's business?
He's 24 years old. He's telling everybody, he's one of the best soccer players in the world, and he's telling everybody, hey, I've got a lot of money, I've got fame, why shouldn't I enjoy it? I'm going to go off the field, and I'm going to enjoy myself, all of which is fine, all of which nobody objects to, until Brazil loses a game and Neymar is responsible, at which point they will remind him that this is not okay. This is only as okay as your winning goes. As long as he wins, as long as he's successful, he'll be fine talking like this. But don't lose, Neymar.
Now, it is worth noting, though, the Olympics are coming up, and that's primarily a 24 and under competition. It's not a big international contest in that way. Neymar is going to be on the team. It's the Olympics. It's Brazil. It's Neymar. Yeah, he's going to be out here kicking it, and it only becomes somebody's business once you stop showing up for work on time. Generally speaking, in this world, you can take this as an axiom. Show up to work on time, nobody will ask any questions. That's how Lawrence Taylor can show up to a position meeting with handcuffs on, because he got there on time.
Hey, Neymar, you can keep it up for a while now. I was out until 5 o'clock in the morning, and here I am, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm here and there and doing it again.
That's right, man. Smells like tequila, but he's here on time, here earlier than any of us. Didn't sleep.
Tequila's not the only thing he smells like.
Mm-hmm. He's got glitter on.
I just changed my diapers, so he should be okay now.
Oh, well.
Is it a big deal that the NFL-supported youth football program hasn't reduced the frequency of concussions?
All right, the NFL's had this program called Heads Up Football. All these different ways and techniques that you can use that will make football safer, will decrease concussions, and then, down the line, stop people from suing the NFL. Well, the New York Times has reported this isn't really having an effect on the frequency of concussions. The NFL has tried so many different ways to try to make this game seem safe because people are uncomfortable with the idea that people running into each other at high speeds might be unsafe. There's but so safe that you can make this cigarette. There's no way around that fact.
There are two parts of this that are obviously problematic. He just covered one of them, the idea of trying to make something that's inherently violent safe, which is an oxymoron. But beyond that, it's USA Football putting out numbers that suggest safer, and the New York Times reporting, no, those numbers are not right. That's in keeping with an NFL propaganda campaign that says, look, we are trying to manage this issue and we have some control over this issue. The numbers were fraudulent. The New York Times pointing that out is damning.
And now my impersonation of Fidel Goldell. What? I gotta go back under my desk now. Wait a second.
Yeah, there it is.
See you guys.
I think Goodell does it a little quicker than this because he's a little younger.
Goodell's had this job for 10 years, and it feels like the only thing that's gone right is all the money they've made.
He's still
We
right
can still
here.
see you.
Money, yeah. Coming up next on Highly Questionable.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, I don't question it. It is taking
Training for what?
Time to play the game that needs a new diaper. Do you question?
You give us topics and events, and we question.
Do you question whether this takes training too far?
It's not often that on the first question of this block they tell us there's no setup. Oh, goodness.
Yes, I don't question it. It is taking
Training for what?
While impressive, the guy on the rings is he's getting hit a lot. All he's practicing is getting hit a lot.
What's he doing? Fighting Foreman and Zaire in a couple of weeks?
He's going to be the heavy bag.
That's nothing. You guys should try me. Go ahead.
Oh, really?
Take
No.
a shot.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not-
that's
no.
it. I got plenty of fat right here, you know. That's it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
You got a big cushion there. Come on. Ah! Do you question if baseball is more fun in Class A?
Oh, we go out to single A baseball, the Daytona Tortugas. What does that mean in Spanish, translator?
Turtle.
That's
Turtle.
right, the
Good ass
turtle.
me, I knew that.
You even knew that. All right, let's see what we've got here. We've got a fight. Okay, you've been
I think
ejected.
the umpire's a little too busy with his histrionics to
Yes.
notice a brawl started right
Right-
behind him.
right
A brawl,
behind
by the way, he was no parts of.
Right, he's backing up.
Security!
Right.
Up the baseline.
First base line. One of the coaches, incidentally, got surrounded by 6 people and just curled up in the fetal position and, quote, unquote, just took it.
That dude that was closest to the camera was really unqualified for this brawl that we got here. The thing you got to remember about A-ball, man, a lot of dudes out there with nothing to lose. That's like a fight at a JUCO football game.
An added touch that's delightful, by the way, is that they were fighting in the sand. So you saw storm clouds, dusty storm clouds all around them that impacted our view, unfortunately.
To answer your question, way more fun. Way more fun.
I think that bad boy had the right idea.
What happened to the bat boy? Where's the bat boy?
Shout out to that dude in the
Oh,
polo
yeah,
shirt.
thank
who-
you.
Yeah, because
Yes,
look at the dude in the
yes.
polo shirt who somehow
Right.
decided that he was going to be the
Right.
Jeff Van Gundy to stop this. And by the way, is warding people off.
Can I see the bat boy again? Because he trotted away fragile and daintily, I would say. That was very graceful.
Because the bad boy on this level is probably actually a boy.
I know, but that's very graceful cowardice.
That's not cowardice. That's a smart one. What do you expect him to do? He's like 14 years old. He did the only thing he should do in that situation. Go find his mom. We need to go home. They can get their own damn bats.
Do you question if this kid deserves credit for changing the game?
What game did he change? Oh! I mean, he kind of did.
What do you mean? He's just cheating. Like, what is,
It would actually be better if he could find a way to get the coin sensor on the bottom to hit that over and over again. Then he'd get to like play repeatedly. I think the real question is, where's that bad little boy's parents at? Get your damn child out from outside to pop a shot.
Let's look at him again, by the way. Look at the moment that he realizes that he's dabbling in evil. Watch this. You'll see it on his face. Look, he's looking around. He's
Dude,
looking.
he knew it from the very beginning. Otherwise, why'd that bad little boy climb up there in the first place? You see how thick those glasses are? He's smart enough to know that the sensor goes off and the ball goes through. He knew he's cheating the system.
I think his lady friend went to the bathroom, and he's just going to sneak out of there when she comes back and say, look at that score I put up while you were away.
Here's the teddy bear.
Got no type.
Bad is the only thing that I like. You ain't got no life.
Cuts with the eyes. And we do this night and check the price.
I make my own money, so I spend it how I like. I'm just living life.
And let my mommy tell it. And living it right.
What just happened?
Cash from the Clevelander Hotel on beautiful South Beach, Miami. Time to play the game that wants to get freaky with you. See? Or no?
Ostensibly after changing its diaper. You tell us what to watch on TV tonight. We tell you if we're intrigued or not.
In Wisconsin, Green Bay Packers training camp.
Aaron Rodgers, his brother, is on The Bachelor. Aaron Rodgers' brother said that they family doesn't really get along with Aaron Rodgers. And here's Aaron Rodgers yesterday when the Packers reported to camp commenting on that.
I haven't seen the show, to be honest with you, so it hasn't really affected me a whole lot. as far as those kind of things go, I've always found that it's a little inappropriate, to talk publicly about some family matters. So I'm not going to speak on those things, but I wish him well in the competition.
No, you don't. You don't wish him well in the competition. But, Monty, are you intrigued?
There's a part of there that Aaron Rodgers is leaving unsaid that we all agree with. Would you claim your brother if he was on The Bachelorette? Would you?
Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued.
Oh, this show's a little bit of a gold mine for us. What do we got here?
We have a prediction in a bottle. I wrote something down.
Oh,
I'm going to set it right by you, Simon.
Oh, the
but I want you
long
to draw
snapper
something
again?
and keep it to yourself. Hand me whatever one you want. Face down. Don't look. This is a little tiny heart, but I see success in this one. And if we actually go with this, I mean, Heidi, I think you have a big heart. Mel B, I think you do too. But for some reason, this heart is leading me to you. Did you draw this?
Yeah.
Hey, one more. Hey, we're 1 for 1. So look, Howie, I love it. But Simon, I'm just guessing. I don't know, but this looks like something you'd wear. I'm guessing.
No, it is my.
It is yours.
It's my sweater.
That's your sweater. That's why I came over to you. 2 for 2. Give me one. Give me one. Heidi, I'm just going to guess that you're the butterfly of the group. All right, now we got one left. America wants to see what you drew, Simon, so let's check this out. Oh, this is totally, I don't know if that's a machine gun.
It's a dog.
That's a dog?
With a big nose.
Wow. Take that bottle and hand it to Heidi. And throw the bottle in the bag. All right? Perfect. Now, Simon, bust it open. Okay, on 3, but I guess that'll work.
He doesn't like to wait for anyone.
There's there's a prediction in there, and I made this self-explanatory with a little red tab that says open.
Okay.
No, turn it over. Yeah, right there. Yeah,
Okay,
a little red tab. See that?
I got it.
And I thought, man, Simon, for whatever reason, I thought you were going to draw a really bad dog. In fact, I thought it would look like a machine gun. No. But now, hold on. Turn the envelope over. It's self-labeled secret pocket. Come on, man. Not only did I predict your drawing, but take those out. I said, you know what? I think Heidi is going to be a butterfly. And you know what? I said, Howie, I knew it was you all along, my man. Because here we have a t-shirt and your sweater. And I tell you what, Mel B, you are the heart of my life. Mel B, there's your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Dornbos. Peace out.
I mean, he's really good. That's pretty amazing. I'd like it explained, though, because I think if it gets explained, we're all going to be really disappointed about how that's not actually that hard to do somehow. But, Monty, are you intrigued?
I am impressed by what the man did, but you can't piece out your magic routine, dog. Like, after you get through doing magic, peace out just doesn't go over the way I think that you're hoping that it would.
Poppy, are you intrigued?
See, I'm very intrigued, but listen, I'm not happy at all. This makes me very concerned. I think that he's a witch. Yeah, he's a witch. That's it. He's a witch.
I mean, the NFL doesn't test for witchcraft, does it?
He's sensitive to these things. He lived through the Salem trials.
On VH1, Dating Naked.
Oh, enough with the dating shows, enough with the naked shows, enough with the shows that merge the dating and the naked.
Great.
Yeah, you can kind of cool off that too while you're eating it.
Oh, no.
I've been hit a lot in my life. Who cares?
Hit on or hit?
I've been used, abused, kicked, shot, stabbed, beat up, and thrown out
You've
a
been
bunch
shot?
of different, twice in the same day.
What?
My luck wasn't running good that day.
Well, Monty, are you intrigued?
I'm not really intrigued. However, I have seen that Let Me Show You My Stab Wound game before, and it is remarkably effective. When he winds up with her at the end of the season, getting shot might have been worth it.
He's not going to be able to conceal whatever wounds he has. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Shot might have been worth it.
He's not going to be able to conceal whatever wounds he has. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. Listen, I know what he means because I have also been shot in sensitive places. You want to see it? Let me touch. Let me show you.
Oh, I don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see that. Come on, Poppy. No, not back there. Oh, no.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
We always appreciate you washing.
Gracias, Ibariata.
I have a very magic trick to show you. Now you see it. Now you don't. Now you see it. Now you don't. 2 for the price of 1.